All right, another good story to read called The Berserker and the Baby. So, some background. A berserker is the same as a berserker. I'm not sure why they spelled it differently, but this like really fierce warrior, often from Norse mythology, from folk tales passed down like in Iceland, in Northern Europe. So Norse is one word for it, Viking is another word for it. So that's some sort of thing, sort of image you can have in your mind about who this story is about. There's also this baby. The first thing you need to do while you are reading, you're going to make connections to other stories. Could be stories you've watched, read, heard, could be connections to your life, could be connections to the world. And it doesn't have to be super straightforward. Like, it could be straightforward that maybe you've read a book about another type of warrior or watched something about a warrior. Or it could just be, wow, this man seems really caring and I'm like that. Or his brother was really worried about him. And I read a book where a character was really worried about their siblings. Or I heard a story about a brother who took care of their younger sibling. Something like that. It doesn't have to be super literal. It could even be like a parent caring for someone or someone who realizes what's important because he is going to realize that maybe what he thought was important isn't quite as important. So, again, like in Race to the Sun that we just read, Najona realizes that she thought being popular was important, but that's not really what mattered. So it could be something, a connection like that. You're also going to find a message. So again, a theme. Okay, we talked about that with the last story. Again, you are looking for a message or a theme that you think the author wants you to learn. I do also want you to underline 2 details that support the theme. So let's just remind ourselves, those are the types of connections, self, world, and text. Okay, the theme, this big idea, some lesson you can apply to your real life. Again, not stated, so we have to infer it from the details, and that's what you're underlining. It really only needs to be a phrase or a sentence, and then think about, why did I think that was the message? What happened in the story that made me think, you know what, that's a lesson I could learn from this story? That's what you're underlining. All right? The connections you're writing in the margins. So you're just going to type your connections here, okay, or wherever they fall. And then what you'll underline is the details that support the theme. Okay, let me know if you have questions. Again, enjoy this story. There's some fun folk tales and fiction stories. Good luck.